Most times, one common question I get from entrepreneurs is how to go about putting up funds for a new venture. Writing a pitch, discovering investors, and showing your business to them can be a time-consuming, annoying, and emotionally draining process, especially since so many investors are probably going to reject your idea. Most entrepreneurs don't have the time to wait for the right investor, so they end up exploring other avenues for financing their business. What's some of these ways? Since you are with us on our journey to building successful businesses in Africa, we decided to do extensive research to bring you a list of 7 overlooked ways to raise money in Africa when you're starting your businesses that will help you. Stay with us while we get right into the video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Now, here are 10 ways you can raise capital when you need to expand your business. Number 1. Getting customers to pay beforehand. One of the best ways to finance a startup is by convincing your customers to pay before you deliver a service or good to them. This not only assures profitability on a foundational level, but also assures sustainable growth and market validation. By purchasing your good or service, your customers are investing in their ease and your sustainability. You don't necessarily have to get a huge amount before you can start a business. You can act as a retailer for whatever business you're doing. Once you're given the money, then you can decide on what your customers want you to buy for them. Number 2. Money from friends and family. In a startup company, founders can raise money from friends and family who are ready to risk some of their assets for you. And while taking money from the family and friends method is relatively common, I've personally developed a strong bias against this type of financing. But maybe it might help as it is working for others. Business, as they say, is business, and things sometimes go wrong. I had a close friend provide me some debt financing for my first business, and the thing has been hanging over my head every single time. While I'm incredibly grateful for the help I received, it can be emotionally draining to worry about something outside your management happening and going wrong to meet your obligations to a close friend or family member. But hey, if you don't have any other option, you would have to cope like that. Number 3. Crowdfunding. Modern technology has made it simpler for people to share their issues on social platforms. Crowdfunding platforms are set up for people to pitch their business ideas to a community of investors or individuals willing to support their ideas. Here's how it works. If an individual makes a business pitch on the crowdfunding platform, he shares his business model and its growth potential. If the crowdfunders buy his idea on the forum, they will pledge to support his business model publicly and donate funds, respectively. So it would be the best if you came up with something strong enough to attract attention. It would be best if you came up with good SWOT analysis, competitive analysis, and market research that can really convince some of these investors. Moving forward, make sure you like this video if you're enjoying it. Number 4. Purchase order financing. There are many different factors that can affect a business's cash flow, involving seasonality and supply and demand. For instance, some companies find themselves unable to achieve a large order due to a lack of funds to purchase the materials required to produce the goods. In these cases, purchase order financing should be the answer. The purchase order financing organization will basically extend an advance so the organization can buy the materials it needs today and then take the money back once the goods are traded. Businesses that always qualify for purchase order financing are those that deal in manufactured products and that stand out to make a margin of 20% or more in the total sales. Number 5. Personal savings. This is one of the simplest and less complicated ways to raise capital for your business. I always advise anyone who wants to invest in any business to start saving money early. One thing about saving is that the quicker you start, the more you save and the less complicated it becomes. What do I mean by this? For instance, if you want to put a $50,000 for your business, you can start saving $5,000 for 10 months, or you can save $2,500 for 20 months. You can also decide to save $1,250 for 40 months. Can you sense the calculations? Your earnings will indeed decide what you can save. But remember, there are other bills you need to pay, and if you are removing a small fraction for your business, you will not feel the impact. So the best strategy when planning to raise capital with personal savings is to start saving early. Number 6, product pre-sales. If your business is based on the selling of a single product, the simplest way to raise the money to manufacture the product is to pre-sell it. By pre-selling your product, you can be sure not to make too many but few and have a warehouse of unsold goods. It also makes you aware that there are consumers relying on you to follow through. This anxiety level can be a little intimidating for some entrepreneurs, so take time to consider the ramifications of obtaining money before finishing a product. You need to have a strong timeline in place and adhere to it. If not, customers will demand their money back, which can lead to a lot of problems. Last on our list is to get partners, and I mean good partners. There's lots of benefits of partnering with someone to start up your company, but our interest in this video is how you can raise capital. So one of the means to raise capital for your business is to partner with someone who has the money to support your idea. Does he or she have the capital you need to start up the business? If yes, make him your partner. No matter how intelligent or smart he is, the business has to start first, doesn't it? So make sure you find someone who will provide business funding for your brilliant idea so things can work better. There are people who have money but don't know the kind of businesses to do. If you're lucky enough to find such people, you can team up and make it work. All you need to do is follow all the legal processes of partnership to avoid stories that touch later. You can agree on a profit sharing percentage for both of you and the fraction that goes into business expansion and growth. Well, it's never easy to arrive at these things, but it's possible when you are ready to make it. Once you've spelled everything out and legalized it, you are set to go. Using the tactics in this video can significantly increase the likelihood of the survival of your startup. Crowdfunding, among other funding sources outlined in this video, is the best way to kick off your business campaign. Regardless, to indeed stay competitive in the market, you must always switch your funding sources. This provides you with some level of flexibility and overdependence on one source of financing. Thanks for watching our video to the end. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.